I need y'all to listen very carefully about what I'm about to say. The tribe of Dan is the Israelite tribe that the Antichrist is prophesied to belong to according to the writings of the earliest church fathers. It's also mentioned in Genesis 49 verses 16 through 17. Trump is of the tribe of Dan from his mother's side, the MacLeod clan of Scotland. Descendants of Dan migrated into Scotland through Scandinavia by Viking invasion. He is also Roman and Assyrian through his dad's side. The Trump family has origins in the Rhine River region about 80 miles from Trier, an ancient Roman city founded by an Assyrian prince named Trebeta. Roman and Assyrian heritage fulfills Daniel 9:26 and Micah 5:6. Daniel 7:20 says, "And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows." Trump is stout. The name Donald means world ruler, and to Trump means to win by deception, which Satan will do through the Antichrist. According to Daniel's vision, the Antichrist will speak great things like "Make America Great Again" or "Welcome to the Golden Age." In Revelation 13 it says that the Antichrist is the beast of the sea. And in Revelation 19 he gets cast into the lake of fire. Mar-a-Lago means sea to lake. Beast of the sea to the lake of fire. We already know the Jews love him, and he's already talking about finishing the Abraham Accords. The Antichrist will have a huge ego, as Daniel 11 talks about. And we know that Trump likes to boast himself up. In Daniel 9, it talks about him making a peace treaty. And it just so happens that Donald Trump wrote a book called The Art of the Deal. In Revelation 13, it talks about him making a comeback because he is mortally wounded. He also has a book called The Art of the Comeback. In Daniel 11, it talks about he will honor a god of fortresses, which is the feminine divine, or goddess worship. And that worship we know is heavy in the occult. And he honors this goddess by doing the Yanni hand sign all the time. He also has the Yanni sign on his building, right below the pillars of Baal, which we know is also an inverted pyramid. This goddess is referred to as Ishtar, Venus, Isis. There's many names for it. We also know that Satan likes to copy, and Trump's mother's name is Mary, just like Jesus' mother's name was. Trump's aunt's name is Elizabeth, just like Jesus' aunt was. And Trump's got a cousin named John, just like Jesus. Christ was born by the Virgin Mary. The Antichrist will be born in Washington, D.C., between Virginia and Maryland. Virginia, Virgin, Maryland, land, Virgin land. And just like in my previous video, he has a twin brother named Norman Trump that the family does not speak to anymore. But we know that the Antichrist will have a mortal wound, and with that he will be replaced by his twin brother. That is why he will be brought back to life. The more you know. If this has woke you up and you do not know Jesus, please come to him now. The Bible says that if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and that he died and rose 3 days later, you will be saved. Don't wait until it's too late.